Hey everyone, I'm Shakti. Today I've got my friend Paddy with me. Tell me about your disability, because I think when able-bodied people think disabled, right?
Yeah.
They think of like the same thing. Like
Yeah.
disabled means so many different things.
Like
I think
there's so many different
yeah,
aspects.
yeah, they're like,
Yeah, well, I had fibular hemimelia.
Uh-huh.
And it's when you don't have your fibular bone in your leg, which is the
Oh.
back one. It's not
Sounds
the
like
big
an
one.
important one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
quite important, you know. And basically, so I had to get my foot amputated when I was 4, or
Yeah.
I could get leg lengthening, which was not nice.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
They just put bolts in your legs and twist it, and
Yeah.
they do like a millimeter every day. So they pull your like bone apart, then you pull your muscle apart, and like every day.
Yeah.
And it's not nice, so I got it amputated.
I had surgeries a lot when I was a lot younger. And I'm so glad it happened when I was younger though,
Yeah,
because I don't
know,
remember
because
it.
otherwise it'd be like so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I'm lucky, to be honest. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
some people are like, isn't it unlucky that you don't have a foot? I'm like, I'm bloody lucky. Like,
Why do you think you're lucky?
I don't know, because I've had like heaps of opportunities, I think, like with athletics. Like, I've met some people who also have disabilities, and they're not as used to it as I am.
Yeah.
And so I guess I can kind of be a role model.
That's
I
really
guess,
cool.
yeah.
Like, you're so young as well, and you're already thinking about like making it easier for other kids that are disabled, I guess. That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right. Here you go.
Ooh, what color?
Is that blue? Blue.
Yeah. BLUE.
3.
1, 2, 3.
1. What's a 1?
1. How did you feel about yourself and your disability as a kid?
Ooh. I thought I was really cool.
Yeah.
I thought I was like the manic, because I
Yeah.
think like everyone told me,
Like,
oh, like you're so special,
yeah, you're
and
like the best.
yeah, and so like I really took that on board. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I am the man, guys.
Yeah.
And how do
Yeah.
you feel about your kid self?
Okay, when I was a kid, especially when I first got my foot amputated, I was 4, and so I was still at kindy, and people would like, I'd be in my wheelchair, and I would be like, oh, can I like push you around? This is so cool. So I really thought I was like the coolest person ever.
You do kind of feel like special because of that,
Yeah, because
which is weird.
I know. Yeah, well, I still think I'm special, but like, when I was 4, I was like,
yeah.
I'm the best. Like,
Yeah,
I've got
yeah.
like I've got something really unique about
Yeah.
myself. Like I'm in my
Yeah.
wheelchair, like zooming around kindy.
Yeah.
Like, I was super cool when I was.
That's really funny. What do you think like changed about like the way you think about that? Do you think?
I think I've forgotten that I have a disability.
That's
a
a weird way to put it.
I don't even notice it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of bad. Like, not bad, but like,
Yeah.
everyone's like, what's it like? I'm like, I don't know. It's like normal.
Well, like, what would you compare it to, right?
Yeah.
Because like people sometimes ask me like, oh, is it hard being in a wheelchair? And I'm
like,
like,
well,
I
I've
don't
no-
know. I haven't
yeah.
walked yet, so
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
I don't know
like-
what to tell you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
What do you think about like generally? Like, do you think that overall people are like society
People
is like looks at disabilities differently than they do now?
Yeah, everyone around me, usually they're like fine with it. Most people are fine.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
Most people don't bring it up. Like, if I'm playing netball, volleyball, no one cares. Like, honestly,
yeah. And do you play with like able-bodied kids?
yeah, always. Like, I'm
Wow,
never
yeah.
playing with no
Yeah,
disabled
yeah,
people. Because for volleyball, I have to play like with like middle-aged men, 6 foot something.
Wow, yeah.
yeah, and they don't care. I'll choose yellow.
YELLOW.
Okay, 6.
Okay. What does inclusion look like to you?
I feel like inclusion's just basically not only just including, like actually including, but just not noticing any, like, because some people will absolutely like look after you.
Yeah, like they make an active effort
Yeah,
to like.
as if like you're like not normal and that like you can't do anything
Yeah, yeah.
and stuff. But if someone just like not notice, like all my friends don't notice that I have a prosthetic leg unless I get a new one. Like
Then you're showing it off,
yeah,
and you're
I'm
like,
look at my leg.
That's so funny. Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone just like doesn't think of me any different, and that's
Yeah.
what I think of like as inclusive, because it's like I want to be normal like everyone else, and I feel
Yeah.
normal like everyone else. And if someone tries to make me feel like different, it's like that's not really inclusive. If someone could be
Yeah.
like, oh, if you could wish to like grow back your foot, like would
Do
you
you think
do
that's
it?
a rude question? Because I
Like,
think it's
I
kind
think
of rude.
it's a little
Yeah,
bit
it's a little bit
rude.
rude,
It's
right?
just a little
Sometimes
bit.
people ask me like, "Oh, if you could walk, would you do it?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Guy, hey,
Yeah.
like, what do
Okay,
you?"
excuse me, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like seems rude.
Yeah, but if someone asks me, I'm like, no, like I
Yeah, that's
I
the
like
thing.
myself.
That's the thing, right? Like if you're like happy with who you are right now, like I think your disability is a part of what made you
Yeah.
you, and that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I've got the coolest leg. Like I
It's
wouldn't want
cool.
to change
I'm
my
not
cool
gonna lie,
leg.
I'm kind of jealous. I think
thanks.
robots are very cool now, and you got like a
Yeah,
robot.
I've got a robotic. It's made out of titanium. Can you see the black like fabric?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what makes bulletproof vests.
It's Kevlar.
Yeah, it's Kevlar.
Why do you have Kevlar on your foot?
It's got like metal inside, so it doesn't rub and get rid of the shell. Because if it does that, like my shell of my foot is gonna be all raw and
That's
and
crazy.
it's terrible. But I can basically say now that I have a bulletproof leg.
Foot.
Yeah.
You got a bulletproof foot.
Yeah,
That's
not
so,
that it'd matter if I got shot in the foot anyways, but
So like accessibility is such a big thing for me. I get around in a wheelchair, and accessibility can be like such a mission sometimes. Do you ever face anything like that?
sometimes if my leg's really sore, I'll like have to catch a lift. Like recently with my old leg, it was causing a lot of problems. So I'd get a lot of shin splints and chafing.
Yeah.
And it'd hurt so much. So
Yeah.
I'd have to catch the lift. And luckily my school has a lot of lifts and stuff.
Yeah.
So otherwise I'd be like having to walk up all these stairs that like, and it would hurt. It'd be,
Wow. Yeah. So it's like a hurt thing. Like you
Yeah.
actually like it's not going to be fun to do
yeah,
this thing.
it's not fun.
Wow. Yeah. See, that's something I didn't know. I just kind of assumed that people who are amputees wouldn't have the same
Yeah.
kind of things. But stairs suck for you as well, I guess.
Yeah, stairs are the worst.
Yeah, I'm gonna high five you on
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's very fair. I'll agree with you.
Yeah.
Do you want to do another one?
Yeah.
Let's go. Have you ever been bullied because of your disability?
I wouldn't say bullied. I've never been physically like people be like you suck like or
Yeah, yeah.
anything to
Yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah.
But I feel like staring is kind of like bullying. People literally will stare at and they'll be like walking, they'll like stare.
Yeah.
And they'll be staring. There's one kid staring and walked into someone else, just boom. And then he's like, I just keep staring.
Is this something that like bugs you as well, like the staring?
Yeah, sometimes if I'm like in a bad mood, I'll
Like some
occasionally
like
be
other
like,
stuff's going on.
Yeah,
like,
I'll be.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I get kind of mad. I kind of
Yeah.
tell them, but other time, usually like 99% of the time, I'm like, okay, it's fine. And people don't realize that I'm fine with it because sometimes my friends will be like, did you see him staring at?
I was just
your
gonna
leg?"
say that. I was
Yeah.
gonna just say that. Like I find like a lot of the time my friends get more mad that people are
I
staring
know.
at me than me. I'd be
Yeah.
like, it's fine, don't worry about it. My friend,
Yeah.
you just stared at you, bro. Did you see
Yeah,
him looking
that's
at
so rude.
Yeah, I know. I was like, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I've got one more question for you. What do you want to do in the future? Where do you hope to see yourself in like 10 years?
Well, it depends. I feel like it's such like a cool thing to be able to go to like Paralympics.
Yeah.
I'd love to do it. Like
Yeah.
that'd be such like a dream come true.
Awesome.
Moving around.
Yeah, that's like your big aspiration.
Yeah.
Like, and would you like to do like running?
Yeah, running's my main thing. I'd love it.
Thank you so much for coming. I had
Thank
a
you for
great
having
talk
me.
with you. I learned a lot.
Thanks.
Yeah, till next time, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
High five. Thanks, Paddy.
Thank you.